Hey there, I'm JD with Cool Change Heating and Air in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm here today to show you a unit that we are going to do the maintenance on for this year. It's springtime and we're getting ready for the summer blast, and we've got a unit here that's got some issues. It's real dirty. I don't know if you can tell that it's about as crooked can be. And this client's called me up, asked me to see if I can do what I can do to keep her running throughout the summer, because I just don't have the money to replace it just yet. So let's rip into this thing and see what we can do. Okay, so I've looked over this thing and assessed what we need to do on this condenser unit. First thing we're going to do is remove this vegetation and get it away from this HVA system so that it can properly breathe. It's important that it gets plenty of airflow around the condenser coil so that the Freon can cool down and in turn cool your house down. So we're going to remove the vegetation, and we're going to do the best we can to see if we can get this thing leveled. It's important, any compressor, that while it's running on a level surface. And the third thing we're going to do is clean it. Clean it. I don't know if you can see how dirty that condenser coil is, but it's looking mighty dirty. We'll see what we can do with it to clean some of that scum off of there and allow that airflow to do its job. So we'll get these things started and I'll keep you posted. It looks like we've got her leveled off about as best as we're going to get her in this circumstance. We've also removed that vegetation that was blocking off the airflow. Now I'm going to remove the lid on this condenser unit and get the cleaning process started. It's very important that when you're cleaning these units that you start with the inside of the machine and push that dirt back out rather than forcing the dirt further up in through these grills. So I'll get that started and I'll come back to you and let you know how we're doing. Now we've got the lid off of this condensing unit, and as you can see, they have a brand new blade and a brand new fan motor, condenser fan motor. I replaced that during the winter time because it wasn't running at all. They were trying to get this unit running good enough to where they could sell the home, and then decided not to sell the home, and then that's why we're back now doing a spring cleaning. So I don't know if you can see down in there. Let's take a look. All that dirt and debris down in there, we're going to vacuum all that stuff up. These are part of the extra steps that Cool Change Heating and Air takes. Other companies do not take. So I'm going to grab the vacuum, suck that stuff out, and we'll start the other cleaning process of cleaning up those fins. Okay, I'm in the middle of cleaning this thing, and I don't want to get my video camera wet, but I'm going to try and show you something real quick. There's just a tremendous amount of dirt coming out of this coil. We've already rinsed out the inside of this condenser coil on this air conditioning unit, and we're on the outside rinse, but the dirt is just pouring out of this thing. When I first began getting this condenser coil wet, spraying the hose on the inside of the coil, and I couldn't get any water to come from the outside, so it was just so clogged full of dirt that the air could not flow through this unit. So let me see if you can see what we're doing here. I got a special high pressure sprayer I use. You should be able to see. I don't know if you can tell how dirty that stuff is, but man, it is like mud. Look at that. Ugh. Obviously that's not going into the house, But what it is not doing is allowing the air. What it's not doing is allowing the air to flow through this coil to cool down the Freon, to cool down the compressor, so that this unit can function properly. We're giving it a really good cleaning. This is the way I clean all my units, and it makes a huge difference with your pressures, with your efficiency, and with your electric bill, and with the life of the unit. This baby is cleaned inside and out. The amount of dirt that came out of these coils was incredible. Of course, I see it all the time. A lot of folks, they don't realize how important it is to clean that coil every year. And not just with a hose, rinsing it off on the outside. It's important that you use the special chemicals, that you open this thing up and you clean it from the inside first, then clean the outside. And if your unit has a cage around it that sort of covers up the coil so you don't see it that well, just as important, if not more important, to make sure you take those side panels off the unit and clean it thoroughly. Ultra important. We're going to put it back together, turn it on, hook up some gauges, and see how she's working. Okay, we got her up and running. Check the pressures on it. The pressures are perfect. And we're going to run inside here real quick and take a temperature. Let's see what we're... Can you see that? Oh my goodness, they are blowing cold. We're back outside. I've gone up underneath the house and taken a look at the air handler. We pulled it apart. The evaporator coil is fairly clean. Check the capacitors in the evaporator coil, and it's up to date. It's putting out the proper microfarads. We are all done here, and ladies and gentlemen, this is how you properly clean and service a HVA system for spring maintenance. We're going to have some real happy clients because it's going to blow some cold air throughout the summer, and it's going to be as efficient as it possibly can be for the age of the unit. I am JD with Cool Change Heating and Air, and we'll see you next time.